Welcome to another G10 review. Today we'll be looking at the Fintie Multifunction Bluetooth keyboard. This keyboard will work with Windows, Mac, iOS, and Android. So it will pretty much work for any device that you have which is Bluetooth capable, to include something like a Android TV box such as the Nvidia Shield. Let's go ahead and open up this package to see what comes inside. So inside this first little pouch we have a USB charging cable. It's the micro USB type, so the much older connector, which if you remember was used on the BlackBerry phones. Alright, let's just put that aside. Next up we have the keyboard. And there you can also notice it has a function row of keys at the top and a trackpad. Now something else to note is that this trackpad doesn't click at the top. It uses the diving board mechanism, so it only clicks at the bottom as demonstrated here. The surface does feel like it's glass. It feels quite smooth and nice, and while using it, really I haven't had any issues with clicking. Alright, let's just take the paperwork out. So inside here we have a small user manual. Tells you about some of the functions, how to charge it, the specifications, how the function keys work, gestures which you can use on Windows 8. Alright, let's take a closer look at the keyboard. And this case is also designed by Fintie, which I use on my iPad. It has a slot in the back where you could store your pencil when it's not in use. Just goes right in there. So let me just unlock this iPad and set it up for typing so we could have a look at how well or not this keyboard works. So to pair the keyboard, you want to hold the function button and the C button, which also has a Bluetooth logo on it. Just hold those two buttons down for about 10 seconds. Once you do, you should see the Fintie Bluetooth keyboard appear in your Bluetooth settings on your iPad. And there it is. It says keyboard. Just tap on keyboard. I got a notification here that using this device may cause interference with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi on your iPad. So far, having used it, I personally haven't seen anything, but we'll go from there and see what happens. So if you notice, right away the trackpad works. I didn't need to install any software, I didn't need to adjust any settings. Other than pairing the Bluetooth keyboard, it works perfectly. So I could just go right ahead and type some test reminders here, and you'll see it working immediately. The key traveler is pretty good. The trackpad works great. I'll just do another test here in Word. But what I'm seeing so far is that the keyboard is quite responsive. You could use the gestures, you could use the trackpad, and you could also use the function row of keys. The key travel is not too shallow, so it actually works quite well. So in terms of my overall impressions of this keyboard, I would say that the typing experience is good. The key travel is also good. Having the function row is pretty nice as well. The trackpad works great. The iOS shortcut keys also work wonderful. And point to know, because this keyboard is universal, the command key is actually the win key. In terms of gripes, the lack of backlight will definitely be at the top, and the second is the fact that you have to charge it using a micro USB connector. I would have much preferred to see a USB-C connector on this keyboard in 2020. So that's my overall impression of this Fintie Bluetooth keyboard. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please go right ahead and subscribe. Thank you very much.